The Stephen Hawking shit is just, bro,
it's unbelievable.
So good. Like, that's another one where it's kind of fucked up that we just memed this whole thing and it's all one big joke, because there are some like just seriously horrific victims in this situation. But goddamn, that Stephen Hawking shit is so funny. Like, if you had to script it, if you had to make a joke and be like, who would be the funniest fucking person on the list? Like, wouldn't it be funny if Stephen Hawking was on there and he loved midgets? Get the fuck out.
But the midgets part's not real.
I don't know. I thought that all the details. I think the midgets thing is in the document, not the whole he watched them write on a chalkboard.
Rubik's Cube, solve a Rubik's Cube in front
of
him.
Was that?
I don't know.
Yeah. So there's.
Well, I know for a fact this one's not true. That one's not true. I maybe.
So the rumors going around is that Hawking liked.
Well, it's not a rumor. It's a lie that was made up.
Yeah. Is that he liked to watch midgets undress and write on chalkboards that were just set a little too high for them.
Yeah.
When I read that, I mean, I'll believe anything. I will believe anything about Epstein. So I was like, holy shit. But I do think the midgets thing is, I want to say that was like in the document that like he would watch Little People. But that also seems like they'd be flying.
The person who
tweeted
the document was like offended. People ended up taking it seriously. Where he was people like he was like, this is pretty clear. I made this up. Like
that's not the one that's like 900 pages though, or is that fake?
No, but like someone tweeted this excerpt of the document. He's like, it was like PFT with the athletic stuff. Yeah, like, I was fucking joking, guy. Right. So it was pretty clear here.
It did say he liked to watch like orgies or some shit like that. I mean, yeah, what else is he gonna fucking do, right? Of course, he liked to watch them.
The Epstein stuff.
Epstein, I just like drop it or don't like. I don't need.
But it's dropped.
But do we have like a list?
This is what.
I don't want a 900 point. I don't need a 900 page court document. I just want a list.
This is my point exactly. And you're not catch a strike. I was gonna say you're gonna catch a strike, but no, this isn't even a strike. The Venn diagram of Epstein people and alien people is like this, because it's like give it to us. It's like here. And like, well, not like that. It's
when
it was like
for years what's been hyped up as a list then becomes a 900-page document.
But they put out 170 names, and then now what?
Also, there's names that were like mentioned. Like if you're just mentioned in the document, you're put on the list. But there are names that it was like, no, he was not there. And it's like, well, fuck that.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Well, I think
so. I want to know like who was doing fucked up shit and who wasn't. I don't think that's not crazy.
Yeah, but I think they're like, here, we told you, read it.
I don't know. I think that is insane to expect people to read a 900-page document. And I think,
but people who have been asking for it for a long time, you would think they would.
Like I would think that like journalists would write an article and be like, here are the people you need to know did fucked up things.
But like Dante had that same thing. Where it was like, here's what like journalists need to find out or whatever. It's like, Dante, you work for one of the biggest media companies in the world. Wait, who do you want to do it?
Yeah,
dude? Do it.
Dante should be the one doing it. Absolutely. Like, the fact that he's not, I'm not going to do it. But I want to know, like, Prince Andrew's on the list. Yeah,
but sure. Even that being like, I'm not going to do it. Like, well, it's there.
I don't. Listen. Do I care enough to do that? No. But I would like to know if Bill Clinton fucking is doing shit. I don't think that's not crazy.
I think it's crazy that people, because it was like everyone who wanted it so bad when it came out was like, it's a dud. Yeah. And it's like, well, it's out. I don't like. What did you want? That's what. There it is.
Did Clinton do? Was he like?
He's Doe 36 or something. That's what they're claiming that he is, and it's
so on. That's what I mean.
This is what I mean. Were you like, you wanted this for so long?
I didn't really. I mean, I think you're painting me as like a Dante
type. You're more the alien guy.
Yeah.
But like it's out, and then everyone's like, it's a dud. And then
that's what I say about the aliens.
We spent 2 years on this.
Well, that's been my point about aliens is that when they give you people love the mystery.
Yeah,
like
and then everyone moves the goal. It's like people just want something to yell about. It's like the goalpost gets moved.
Because
like,
that's
now do this. Now do this. Now it's like here's the fucking thing.
Yeah.
Now
I'm interested in the aliens. I think the alien conspiracy theorists they like the conspiracy of it all because. Like you said, it's like you can just go read although those are heavily redacted too, but that's a different point. You can read everything you need to know about it. But So I guess, but this is what I'm talking about. Like, so if all of them are listed as John Doe, then it's not really. They didn't expose.
No,
anybody.
but there are some redacted answers. There's like 107. Leonardo DiCaprio's on the list. What are you gonna do about it? Like everyone who wanted this list out so bad. What now? What? It's out,
and he's
now what?
On the list. He's in the. This is what I mean, though. Is he in the document as like I don't know what you call it, an accuser or a.
No, he was just someone that Epstein mentioned, and but people said Epstein liked to brag about how he knew celebrities. So like, but this is the list you guys people wanted. So now what? What's the next step?
I think finding out who molested children and who didn't. That would.
But it's all in there.
That would be my.
But it's in there. I just told you Leo wasn't one of them because it's in there.
So I think a list of who is in this document and molested children should be out.
But like, it's out. This is my point. It's out.
Then I think like a journalist who has been talking about this for many years should probably put together the definitive article on people who were mentioned, who flew on the plane and didn't do anything, and the people who we know molested children.
But I don't think that's everyone's
a crazy
like it's a dud. It's like, well, it's not because it doesn't say what you wanted it to say. It's a dud.
I think probably because it's very convoluted as to who's a rapist and who's not.
I bet if you read the 900 pages, it's pretty clear.
Yeah. But
but it seems like no one wants to do that.
Yeah, but I don't think
so.
That's
like,
that
why do we
crazy.
spend years yelling about this stuff?
Because that's anything. Every story or every like court case is going to have like 1,000 pages of court docs, and then you boil it down. And usually people write an article about it, or court journalists or whatever you want to call it, like summarize it for people so they know who's a rapist and who's not.
Yeah, but it seems like. Once it's been summarized, people are like, it's a dud. It's like it's not a dud. It just doesn't say what you wanted to say. It seems. That's the vibe I get.
I mean, I guess if it's hyped up as like the people you voted for and the people you love and know are rapists, and then it comes out that it's not, people will characterize.
Which
that
is
as
like
a dud.
if you looked at it realistically, is probably what it was the whole time. That rich people hung out with a rich guy and weren't raping kids, but he was.
Right. Now, if John Doe 36 is listed as like fucking kids, and then somehow we link that John Doe 36 is Bill Clinton, I think that's a bigger story. Poor David Copperfield. He was not on anybody's list, and then all of a sudden David Copperfield is getting just fucking dragged. That sucks. That could you imagine if you did go on the Lolita Express all the time and just were not getting mentioned, and the whole time you're like, oh my God, I'm just skating by. No one's mentioned me once. And then, go time, and it's David Copperfield. I can't even believe David Copperfield was, I don't know, big enough fucking name to roll with some of these people. All these other people make sense. David Copperfield. Who the fuck are you?
The fact that like right after this dropped, we went right back to Aliens was when I was like, okay, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
All right, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe, like, and leave a comment below. Click that button.
Or I'll cut off my finger.